Latin 3. We are going to talk today about the hortatory and the jussive subjunctives as well as the optative. In your book on page 140, it talks about the jussive and the hortatory. Read that so that you understand it, and then when you're done with this particular video, go ahead and do 66 lil A, 66 lil B, and 66, let me get there, little C, or no, not C, I'm sorry, lil D, which is on page 147. As always, parse them, underline the subjunctive, tell me person, number, voice, tense, mood, reason for the mood, and what have you. So do that. But right now, I'm going to tell you about the hortatory, the jussive, and the optative. Even though that doesn't show up in the book, it will show up in other translations. So here you go. The hortatory and the jussive, okay? We'll start with those. The hortatory, okay, always occurs in the first person. It comes from the verb hortor, which is to urge, and you are urging someone, you are including yourself. It's usually in the first person plural, but not always. For instance, in profundos eamus, let's go to the underworld. I think when Ulysses says this to people, or better yet, when Aeneas says this to the local Sibyl, he's not asking. He's not even suggesting, but it is a gentle command because it's not confrontational. So it's like, let's go. It's kind of like when I tell you, all right, let's get let's get working. The next one is the jussive. Okay, and that is a command as well. And like I said, it's a gentle command. It will occur in the second and third person. It says, it basically works like a command, but it's a little gentler. So, fercula et pocula laves. You should wash the cups and the dishes. So you see that it's a command, but it is a gentle one. It's not telling you wash those dishes, right? But there's also, I'm asking you so that I don't have to tell you, right? It occurs in the second and third person. The last one, optative. The optative invokes the choices of a god or someone else. It is super passive-aggressive command. So I still see it as a bit of a command, which is why it fits on here, but technically it's not. So it's kind of like the if only, if only someone would do the dishes, right? So utinam it means if only, but it doesn't have to occur with that. But utinam pedes meos fricares. If only you were rubbing my feet. So it's like the really passive-aggressive. It's, I sure wish this would happen. Now, it doesn't have to always be used as a passive-aggressive command, but I think it fits under that umbrella fairly neatly. But, if only there were a way I could figure this out, and it doesn't have to be sarcastic. It can be genuinely like, if only the gods would have killed me instead of having me drown out here in the ocean. That kind of a thing. Aeneas says that. So there you go. Those are 3 of the independent subjunctives. I will be back in another video to tell you the others. But again, 66 lil A, 66 lil B, 66 lil D. Those are the ones that you should do in order to understand the independent subjunctives in the book. All right, I'm going to hit the button.